It is another day. It's Friday and we are in parcel packing mode. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 items to pack and send out. So I've already packed 2, so 6 in total. Yesterday was a parcel day as well. It seems like every day is a courier arriving, which is great fun. I love it when it actually arrives. Packing it up and sending it back, not so good.
How are you? Did you have a good sleep last night? You didn't bark, did you? He's a good boy. You're a good boy last night. You're not moving, are you, apart from blinking your eyes? Okay, I'm going to get on with my work. Oh, yawn. That was a good yawn. Okay, you have some more rest.
It's actually a birthday coming up. It's my wife's birthday coming up. And I have to ring the restaurant to make the booking for the birthday meal. And then, after I've done that, I've got to send a link to my son for a few things that he's looking for online, and then I will satisfy my hunger for food. Let's do this. Well, that was a successful bit of organising. The restaurant's booked, I've just got to arrange a cake now, and lunch is done. And now I am planning my afternoon, which is doing more of the planning to do with the studio tour. I've got plenty of the products in that's going to really sort of transform this area and also the area over there. So the next time you see that, well actually not the next time you see it, but when you see the studio tour on the channel, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm really excited actually, because I've got some fantastic products in that are going to help organise all the little gadgets that I use, so it's really looking good. And we had a courier delivery. This was delivered. This is the SMS Audio Sync by 50 portable wireless Bluetooth speaker, and I'm really looking forward to testing this on the channel. If you've followed along the channel for a long time, you'll know that I've tested pretty much all of the SMS Audio range of headphones, and I gave away an autographed by 50 cent pair of headphones about a month ago. So you'll know how much I really do rate these products. So this is going to be an exciting little speaker for me to test. And I'm hoping that I can pick my own one of this up. This is a review model, but I'm hoping I can pick my own one of these up because I think this will look absolutely fantastic in the studio as well. Yes, I know you are annoyed with me, Penny. I know you're angry with me because I've just spent more money. I've ordered up something to go just behind me here in the studio. I'm sure that you will like it when it arrives. We will wait and see. And I also wanted to just talk to you about the iPad Air and what I actually ordered and how I came to that decision as well. And also why I didn't go to the store and get one. I know you were all wondering why I don't do that, and also why I don't get in some products to review as well. A lot of you asking, are you getting the Nexus 5? Well, I will be getting the Nexus 5, but only when I'm sent a review product. And I've covered this before. I generally don't buy products into review unless I'm going to actually use them. So with the Nexus 5, I wouldn't use that as my daily phone. So thus I have not got one in. But if and when Google send me one to look at, or another supplier, perhaps a retailer sends me one in, I've done work with a lot of mobile phone companies before, then I will bring you some coverage on it and let you know what I think of it. With regards to the iPad Air, I didn't go to a store because the nearest one is about an hour or so away from me, so 2-hour round trip, which takes a lot out of my day. And I'm not in a mad rush to get it. I know you want to know my opinion, but the unboxing will be on the channel in good time anyway. Initially I ordered one from Apple, and the reason I spend money on the iPad Air is because I use that, or I will use it, every single day. It will replace my 4th generation iPad, which I am giving to my daughter. So, which one did I go for? Well, initially I ordered from Apple the 128GB Wi-Fi version. Didn't go 3G because I use a MiFi unit, which is like a mobile broadband wireless unit to connect all of my devices to. So I've got no need for a 3G version, or 4G I should say, version of the iPad Air. So I went for the normal Wi-Fi version. When I checked out on the Apple store, even though I did it as soon as the store came back online, it said delivery by November the 5th, which is next Tuesday, which isn't too long to wait. But I thought to myself, well, I'm going to have a look around and see if anywhere else has got stock. And yes, they did. John Lewis had stock for delivery on the day you will be watching this video. So you will be seeing an unboxing very, very soon. Which model did I go for from John Lewis before cancelling my Apple order? Well, I went for the 64GB version in Wi-Fi instead of the 128GB version. And that's because I looked at my current iPad, the 4th gen, which is a 32GB model. And even though I've used that for a year now, I hadn't, not a year is it, however long it's been out, even though I've been using that a lot, I still had about 3 or 4 gigabytes available on a 32GB version. So I thought, well, there's no need to go for 128, that's just too much. I'll save myself £80 and go for the 64GB version, because then when it's loaded up with all of my data, and after a few months, I'm still going to have probably 32 to 38 gigabytes spare on that one, which is just plenty, and I can do a lot more creation on it as well and still not have to worry about running out of space. So that's why I went for that particular one. I also added something else into my cart with the John Lewis order, and also, oh yes, I must tell you, there is a bonus. So Penny, you mustn't go on at me about spending money, because I actually got a very good deal from John Lewis, because apart from the 1 year manufacturer's warranty, John Lewis had another year on free, so 2 years warranty. So I probably won't even bother picking up Apple Care for this particular purchase. So, really looking forward to getting my hands on it. I really am. This camera that I'm holding at the moment, I've been holding for what, 3 or 4 minutes? Yes, Milo, I can hear you barking. I've been holding up for 3 or 4 minutes and my arm is aching. Oh, it's getting heavy. So the iPad Air should be absolutely brilliant because it's so much lighter. Well, I've actually been sitting in a darkened room for about 30-40 minutes now because I had a bit of a headache, but that's sort of gone off a little bit. So back to work, and it's now evening. I'm just finishing up my work on the MacBook Pro and actually just checking my backup to the cloud. I use CrashPlan to back up my files remotely, which I always think is a good idea. I talked about this in a previous video about really having sort of backups in different locations. CrashPlan do lots of different types of deal, where you can do a single computer or you can do a family plan, which means you can add multiple computers, and I just find it works really well. So far it has done almost 700 megabytes of data today. The upload speed's quite slow for me at the moment. This evening I'm only getting 5.6 megabits per second upload, which isn't fantastic, not the sort of speed that I'm used to, or it's just gone up to 5.8 megabits per second now, so a little bit better. But yeah, I'll just leave this going for a little while whilst I'm not using the computer, and then I've got peace of mind that my files are in the cloud. But today's been a really good day actually. I've got a lot done. One of the orders I was going to place for the studio that I talked to you about earlier on today didn't happen because the website that I was ordering from was experiencing some sort of outage and it wouldn't accept orders. So I'm going to try that very quickly again now. But for today, I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I will see you all again tomorrow.